Hi, this is Brett from Central Florida. Back in February 2020, I bought my Rocket 3. I've been wanting one for several years. I've owned a couple of Valkyries, and after a friend bought one, I decided I wanted one too. When I bought it, it was completely stock, and within the first 2 weeks of owning it, I ordered a Carpenter racing exhaust, a Pal Commander 5, and Ram Air. This is the bike here. The Carpenter racing exhaust gets very, very hot. I have the heat shields on it, and when I'm at a red light or when I'm stopped, I can feel the heat of the exhaust coming through my jeans, and it burns my legs. I just ordered a pair of boots and some Kevlar jeans today to prevent the heat from coming through. But after the upgrades with the Carpenter racing exhaust, the Ram Air, and the Pal Commander 5, saw a pretty significant jump in horsepower. The Rocket made 156 horsepower at the wheel and 154 pounds of torque. Here's a dyno that was done during Bike Week 2020 by Dr. Dyno. You can see the numbers there. Then shortly after I made those upgrades, I upgraded the suspension. The rear shocks are YSS. And the front ones, I put progressive springs in the front. I also added new saddlebags. I had LED headlights installed, LED taillight, and also had fusion LED lights installed in the engine bay and around the wheels. It lights up the bike at night pretty good. I ordered a bigger windshield for it. The original windshield was too short. It was getting blown to bits on the highway. This one helps a bit. It could be like another, I don't know, 2 or 3 inches taller, but it's fine. After I made those upgrades, then about a month ago, I ordered a TTS Stage 2 Supercharger. TTS promised I'd have the Supercharger in about a month, but with COVID going on, it took me nearly 3 months to get the Supercharger from England. The Supercharger kit came with a Supercharger. It came with a hydraulic clutch, an upgraded radiator, and intercooler. I also ordered. When I was having the Supercharger installed, I upgraded to a Barnett clutch. But the Barnett clutch springs wouldn't hold the extra horsepower the bike was making, so I ordered clutch springs from Carpenter Racing, and my clutch is holding pretty well right now. Under this current setup, it makes 237 horsepower at the wheel and 200 pounds of torque. Here are the numbers here. You can see the old numbers was 156 horsepower, went up to 237. Torque went from 155 to 200. According to TTS, the Stage 2 Supercharger is supposed to make 300 horsepower at the wheel. When I talked to them on the phone, I told them I had the Carpenter Racing exhaust. They said I should be making well over 300 horsepower. But TTS sent the wrong map, and the map didn't work. I had the motorcycle clinic from Kissimmee, Florida, installed the TTS Supercharger. They tuned it the best they could. They do a lot of turbo work on motorcycles. This is the first time they tackled the TTS Supercharger. They told me this is probably the last TTS Supercharger they'll ever do, because the instructions weren't all that clear, and it took them nearly 4 months to install it and get the bike right. They said they tuned the bike for rideability more than maximum horsepower. I was expecting closer to 300, but after riding this bike, it's more than fast enough for me. So I'm happy with how they tuned it. If I decided I want more horsepower later on down the road, I'll take it to another shop and try to have them tune it, or contact TTS again and get a correct map for it. But the bike's very fast as it is. It'll blow off the back wheel in first, second, and third gear. It gets kind of sketchy when you open it all the way up. So I'm not really into drag racing it on the track or anything. I just like having extra power when I'm on the highway. And it is more than fast enough for me. I'm very happy with it. Then about a month ago, I had the bike repainted black, and I also added just a custom paint job. I'm a big Raider fan. I had a Raider logo painted on my bike with lightning's on the tank, it's on the side panels, it's on the rear fender, it's also on the front fender. Pretty happy with that, how that came out. I also added Memphis Bluetooth speakers and a boost gauge. My bike boosted at 11 pounds of boost on the dyno. On the highway, I haven't opened up all the way yet. Like I said, it gets kind of sketchy. And on the highway, it was pushing about 4 or 5 pounds of boost. Probably when these Metzler tires wear out, I'll probably try to find a stickier tire that will grip the road better, and then I'll try opening it up again and see how the bike handles. But I'm more than happy with it. It's a great bike. It's very fast. I usually use it to hot rod around town. When I go on long trips, I take my 97 Valkyrie. I had that bike for years. It has 60,000 miles on it, never needed a repair. It's probably the best overall bike I ever owned. And we also have a 99 in the garage there too, which my girlfriend rides. I bought that for her after her Yamaha V-Star 1100 crapped out. So we're very happy with the Valkyries. We took them we rode them from Florida up to Tennessee and rode to Taylor Dragon and Asheville and all that without any issues. I'll be taking my Triumph Cross State pretty soon for a bike rally over there, 100-mile poker run. But it should be a good time. If any of you viewers have any questions about my bike, I'll try to answer the questions as quickly as possible. So that's all for now. Take care. Bye-bye.